Hello everyone, this is Keita, your best English teacher ever. Before sharing today's topic, I want to introduce to you guys a new word. Intuition, 直感. Okay, let's start. Today, we are going to talk about good intuition and bad intuition. I'll share one important thing to help you to know when to trust your intuition and when not to. In our daily lives, we often trust our intuitions, but sometimes it works out well and sometimes it doesn't, right? It's important to understand what the difference is between intuitions that lead to positive results and those that might not. Let's start by discussing cases where intuition led to positive results. For instance, you might have had an intuition that two friends would make a great couple and introduce them, and they ended up becoming a happy couple. Stories like these are quite common. On the other hand, there are times when intuition led to not so great results. Imagine buying clothes that you might thought looked great on intuition, but others are going to tell you that those clothes look unfashionable. I've had the same experience, and since then, I've stopped shopping for clothes alone. As you can see, an intuition sometimes works out well, and sometimes it doesn't. However, by learning the key points on telling the difference between good intuitions and bad intuitions that I'll share today, you'll have a stronger tool for making better decisions based on your intuitions starting tomorrow. For this talk, I got inspiration from the book Intuition Power by the mentalist Daigo. The key point discussed there was how to tell the difference between good intuitions and bad ones. It's all about checking if you know a lot about the area where your intuition is happening. Let's take the example of introducing friends, like I mentioned earlier. If you know a lot about the two people you're introducing, it's safe to trust your intuition. By the way, when this good intuition happens, it's believed that your brain is processing a lot of information and experience without you even realizing it. And these processes lead to a reasonable judgment. On the other hand, let's consider the case of misjudging clothes, as mentioned earlier. At least for me, I didn't know much about clothes, and I haven't researched the trend of it. In such a situation, you shouldn't trust your intuition. By the way, when bad intuition happens, it's like your brain is playing around and making random choices. Think of it like ChatGPT answering a weird question without any basis or data in response. In summary, we talked about how to tell the difference between intuitions you can trust and those you shouldn't. The key point is to check if you know a lot about the area where your intuition happened. Don't you think it's cool to use your brain's bonus, which means intuition, as a superpower? For instance, when choosing from a restaurant menu, you want to make quick decisions based on intuition, right? In those moments, ask yourself like this: do I know a lot about this area? If the answer is yes, go with your intuition. If it's no, use it carefully. Doing this helps you make the fast and right decisions in your daily life. This channel delivers life hack in simple English every week. To make sure you don't miss a broadcast, please show your support by liking and following. See you next time.